All right, so you recall that FCT Senator Irite has come out to accuse the FCT Minister Wike of land grabbing and sharing it to family member. Grabbing FCT land, sharing it to family member without following due processes and everything. My people, no be smart, evidence don't show. Watch this video and they come back. Share your opinion on it after you have finished watching. We'll be right back to analyze the video.
The People's Gazette has been sharing a lot of documents.
Yes.
The Joak Farms, in fact, there was part of the People's Gazette, there's also a document they share where Jordan Farms and Estates wrote to the Honorable Minister. But the letter is quite interesting because the company just said authorized signature. How will a company letterhead that is asking for a reduction in Sherity Shesh D15 district from 800 million, we write to Your Excellency for a wonderful job going on Abuja. We want a downward review of the SRO cost to 100 million. How the company writing for a downward review of a SRO cost to 100 million from 800 million government money, be writing authorized signatory without any name that signed it and list of, list of directors of the company on letterhead and everything. You people know more about companies more than maybe I don't even know anything. So then all of these letters of all these family members, this allocation, these are allocation documents. I want the minister to come and prove them wrong. Maybe before, everybody was saying, People's Gazette does not have document. They don't have document. They don't have file. They don't have this. He who alleges must prove.
Yes.
So People's Gazette now has put proof on the ground. You know, Dr. Abati, what's that thing used to say? France runs accusatorial legal.
Started.
Legal system. We run.
France has an accusatorial system.
Which one do you run?
A prosecutorial system.
Prosecutorial.
It's not prostitute.
Prosecutorial legal system.
Yes.
So the minister now should now be prosecutorial to respond with empirical facts. And if he wants to do it, there are many platforms that are available to do it. You know, I even want the minister to come out and challenge these people. What is People's Gazette? Who the heck are these People's Gazette? I want the minister to come up and show them venom and fire and respond to People's Gazette with all of these empirical documents People's Gazette has provided. At first, maybe the minister can come and even disprove those documents for us, but he needs to come out.
Well, our system says, the prosecutorial model says, you are innocent.
Until proven. No, that's why I say the minister should come out and fight back and prosecutorial the People's Gazette and tell them. I'm joking, but the serious part of me now is the fact that these allegations deserve, in a sane country, the minister should rise up.
Well, there's a presidential probe.
In a sane country, we should also ask, where is the EFCC?
In all of this.
By now, I'm not sure, the minister is no longer governor. The EFCC should be able to say, these are enough grounds to be able to ask questions. The ICPC should be able to ask questions. But the minister should come out and clear all of this. We need facts for him. So, Minister Wike, over to you, sir.
All right. Well, you know, this is not the first that we're hearing, like I said earlier. We also had, I believe, Senator Ireti Kingibe on Rise Prime Time making similar allegations, not like this, but like about allocation of land to family members. But there's a presidential probe. So hopefully we will follow up on the story as always.
If these family members are Nigerians and they are contractual, persons who are eligible, then they have the right to own land. So that's the caveat to it.
All right.
Whether they are family members or not, if they go through due process.
I have a right to own land. Everybody has a right to own land. It's all about due process.
The question is, Dr. Abati, we have a right to own land.
We all do.
But you and I, can we go and apply for the land now? We get it in Abuja, in Maitama.
You may succeed.
Okay, maybe me and you will go and apply.
Yeah, you may succeed.
I'll follow you guys.
You come.
All right, shall we move on?
Because these people we're talking about, they are Nigerians.
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless, without prejudice to whatever People's Gazette may have published.
All right.
They are citizens and they are entitled. So if you are in a position, if you don't help your own people, who else will you help? That is how it works in Nigeria.
But with due respect,
yes.
For the fact that a minister of lands or minister of FCT is there that can approve lands, and his family member own land, doesn't that talk about conflict of interest?
Shall we move on? All right.
No, we're not talking about business.
No, I'm just asking.
We're talking about
doesn't it talk about conflict of interest?
Under the Constitution,
No,
those individuals have the right to own property.
Dr. Abati, does it not talk about conflict of interest? That's what I'm asking. You know, you're talking.
But nepotism isn't illegal, though. It's unethical, but it's not.
So does it not talk about ethical nepotism?
There's ethical nepotism.
You may raise moral questions.
All right.
But legal.
Look, one Chief Justice of the Federation, who will remain nameless, did not appoint his own daughter to the Court of Appeal. She was a judge of the High Court When the next Supreme Court person came there, Chief Justice came, he refused to promote the daughter of the former Chief Justice of Nigeria. And when they said, but this woman is qualified, the woman was qualified, if she was qualified, why did the father not promote her? So he promoted his own person.
So we should have a country.
That is the kind of country that you have.
So
and the woman never made it to Court of Appeal.
Right. So that's why we raise issues like this on the table, so that we avoid this sort of conflict of interest and
nepotism.
We would like to see the reaction of the minister. Anyway, he has to react.
If they make you FCT minister tomorrow, allocation.
No. With due respect, Oji will not do that.
High five.
No, we will not do that. No, we can't build a country.
This is your country.
No, but it's sad.
You are the one who talk about what is pragmatic, what is real.
But the truth is, so if everybody allocates land, I'm assuming without cost. I'm not talking about the minister now. I'm talking about everybody because he has a right to be able to, tell us inside of this room. If everybody does the same thing, will this country move forward?
All right, we've made the point.
This is your country.
This is Nigeria, and it's absolutely
But the minister has the right to reply.
Well, nobody is saying that the children of the FCT minister does not have the right to own land in Abuja or anywhere in the federation. Nobody is saying that. One thing we're talking about equity here. We're talking about being just. Let me bring to your attention some demolitions that Wike had, that some persons, they had the, what's it called? The C of O, they have proper documentation and everything, and yet the houses were demolished without compensation, without anything. Why? Simply because the government has claimed the place, saying that this place belongs to this, or this place is not supposed to be this, or something like this. Recall that recently, the House of Rep, they wanted to demolish a community simply because when you're landing at the airport, you see one community, the way it was looking and all of that. Now, imagine those people, if they had evacuated them, if they had demolished all of that area, what would be the fate of the citizens there? Because they don't have anybody, they don't have somebody that will speak up for them, they don't have somebody that can help them to get, that will be all. They will all be left in shambles. This is exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about equity, we're talking about being fair. Imagine the number of plot that has been allocated to the family member, the father who is 90 years old. What is he going to be doing with such land again in FCT? The children, the relatives, the cousin, well, they can have it because it's their brother. Just like Dr. Bati have justified. I know Dr. Bati will justify that act because Dr. Bati is a politician. So if him to be in that position, of course he will act the same thing. But this is why we are bringing it to the limelight, so that some stuffs like this will be put, there will be a stop to it. This is not right. This is not right. Owning a plot is not a problem, but having, going through the proper channel, going through the proper means, proper documents, getting it the right way and how it's supposed to be. Anyway, this is just my take. Let us know what you think about this whole thing on the comment sections. Now the evidence is out that, okay, yes, before now, they were saying that People Gazette does not have evidence. Where is the evidence that Wike allocated land and this and that? Now the evidence is out. I think the FCT minister need to come out to debunk this information if it is wrong. Share your opinion with us. Let us know what you think about this information. Are you in FCT? What's your experience in FCT?